Good morning. It's, I don't know, maybe like 9 o'clock or something like that. I'm at Dreamhack Atlanta for the first time, and I knew I had to make a video because yesterday I really didn't get to document a whole lot. Like, I walked around the convention center and then I had a panel, so I was pretty busy. And so today is supposed to be like a lot smoother. I'm gonna have like a lot more time to do things. I really did get in at like 10 a.m. yesterday, but I didn't make it in, and like the line was long. All of it was really crazy. Um, I was like late for my panel. It was just wild. A lot of things were happening and going on. So I really didn't get to explore anything until like after 7 because my panel was at 6, and then I had originally finally gotten in. I went through 2 line cons. I waited in line for security, then I waited in line for my badge. And that just really took up like a lot of time, like maybe like an hour or two, and the line was not that long. Maybe like 50 people, if even. And so then yesterday I went back to my hotel because I was like, man, I've been up since 4 o'clock. I'm trying to kick it. I feel like I can hang, but like, your girl is empty. And I went back to my hotel. I was staying at the Ramada by Wyndham, right? I'm like, okay, cool. I got T-Mobile Tuesday. I had a 40% off coupon. So I used it. I get back. That hotel has roaches. How? How? How is this a thing? So I'm like, oh my gosh. I'm like, don't freak out. Don't freak out. So I was like, oh my gosh, just like kill it, right? Just kill it. Like things happen. And so I'm like fixing to kill it. And then I move the nightstand, and there's a hole in the wall. I'm like, oh heck no. And then when I move the nightstand, I see like another dead roach. I'm like, I'm about to freaking lose it. So I'm like, I can't stay here. I make other accommodations. I go downstairs, and I realized, first of all, that I don't want to call him a little boy. He was just real skinny. The guy who was working the front desk was also the guy driving the shuttle, like back and forth. And I was like, that's weird. I'm like, but they must be stretched thin. And I go downstairs, and it's him again. And I'm like, wow, like this dude is working. So I was like, I don't want to go down there yelling like, y'all got. So I'm like, hey, is the manager here? Nope. Do you know when he'll be back? I said they. Turns out it was a he. Do you know when they'll be back? No, I don't know when he'll be back. Cool, I'd like a refund because I found roaches in my room, like multiple. And he was like, well, I don't know how to do that. And I'm like, do you know who does? Like, can you get me someone who does? And he's like, he literally gives me the manager's phone number. So I call the manager, like cell phone number. I'm like, hey, I would like a refund. The guy here says he don't know how to do it. What's up? And he was like, well, this is my home phone, and I got to talk to him about, sir, I don't care what you got to do. But like, one, I need other accommodations. Are you going to provide me with that? No, of course you're not. I need my refund. And I know it's not going to be anything immediate because they be like, we got to go through the bank and we want the bank. Okay. So no compensation, just pretty much a refund. And then the manager just keeps mentioning, this is my home. I'm at home with my family. I'm in your roach motel. Like, I don't care what you're doing, with your friend. Like, I don't care. Like, I don't care. And so I go back over to him, and, I tell him, hey, he says that, like, if you check me out, the refund's going to be processed today, which I'm calling and checking on. The refund's going to be processed today, and whatever. And like, he literally checks me out. Then there's this other lady who comes, and she's checking out too. She's like, the room is dirty. She's like, I can't, we got to leave. Like, I can't do this. And I look at her, and I'm like, yeah. So then as soon as he checks me out, like, he's checking me out and he's on the phone. So there's a line of people. First of all, there's a line of people trying to check in and get their room stuff. And his manager calls him, and I guess, is telling him, like, don't give my number out, blah, blah. And he looks at me. He was like, that was my manager telling me not to give the number out, but, like, I don't really care. like, you need to run your business, you need to run your establishment. And I was like, yeah. And that's why I didn't want to go downstairs in the lobby yelling, because like I don't think it's your fault. Like, y'all clearly look stretched thin, like pressed, you know. And so he literally checks me out, give me a refund, and then he gets on the phone and he was like, hey, I don't know if you want to come back up here, but I'm about to walk out. When I tell you Bro put on his P coat, like gave me the confirmation code to like my cancellation, and put on his P coat and walked out, he was gone. He was gone. He was like, nope, I'm not doing this no more. And he quit, and all those people in the lobby were like, wait, I didn't get this. At least give me this. I didn't get. And I'm just sitting there like, y'all don't really want to be here no way. It's Roaches, you know, like, And so, that's what happened. That pretty much, like, I don't know why every time I come to Atlanta, I have a crazy story. This is literally my second time coming. So today's supposed to be a lot better. This is kind of just going to be like a one-off post. I haven't posted anything. And I was like, oh, I'm going to vlog it and do all like the indie games and obviously the FGC stuff. And it's just like, I haven't been able to, because I've been dealing with this and I've been tired. And so then I finally come to the Crown Plaza and I'm like, box-side, this is nice. Like, I came in here and I was, you know, it's so funny, the guy downstairs, he's some type of Caribbean, because I was speaking Patois the whole time, and he just was like, yeah, you know, like, I feel you, because I was like, blah, 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 like, just going off, you know, not like in a bad way, but just like pretty much like clowning, you know, like after your situation, you kind of just have to laugh. So today, Trap Museum, then Dreamhack, and we're going to watch some Tekken, MK, and potentially some Street Fighter. I'll think about it. Anywho, look forward to more videos.